Welcome to Fantasy Central. It's another weekly division breakdown. Today we're going to talk about the Dusty Bottoms division, which is a very talented division with many talented owners, many of which have done this before. It features Team Maricotti by Dave Zink. Dave's been around a little while. He has been in many fantasy leagues and won a lot of games. It also features Winem Dinem 49em from Nate Olson. Nate's won a lot of fantasy games. This is not his first rodeo. He's done this before. As well as Big Onions, Danny Jackson. He's been doing this a while as well. He's known to make a lot of deals, make a lot of trades. So it should be a very competitive division. It features many talented players. We have good quarterbacks, really good quarterbacks, so we have some good running backs as well. Also, the fourth owner in the league is Casey Miller, owner of Norwegian Legion. Unlike his competitors in this division, he has no experience whatsoever. He's been trying to get into a league to own a team for a while, and he finally got that opportunity. The problem is many people pick him dead last. They say that Norwegian Legion is going to be last in this division, but not only that, that they're going to be last in the whole league, that they're going to go away with the Toilet Bowl, which is given to the worst team in the league at the end of the season. But for more on this, let's go out to our reporter, our elder reporter Shauna, that is at Legion headquarters. That's with the owner of Norwegian Legion, Casey Miller. Out to you, Shauna.
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. This is Shauna here, and I am happy to be here with the owner of Legion, Norwegian, or Norwegian Legion, whichever. It's all the same to me. Casey, what do you have to say about the comments that other team owners are saying that you could end up dead last in the toilet bowl?
Well, they're really hurtful. They have no idea what I'm capable of. I really think I'm going to break out this year.
Well, that would be special. For someone of such limited stature, how do you feel like what makes you feel like you can play with the big boys?
Well, it all comes down to one simple fact. I'm the best there is.
Oh. That's a very confident statement coming from someone so new and young at this. Why would you say that you could do that?
Well, I wake up every morning and I piss excellence.
Well, I'm sure your mother is so proud of that. There's people in the league that say that when it all comes out in the end, you're just full of, shall we say, poop? What do you have to say about that?
Well, I'm not full of poop.
Well, we'll see at the end, won't we?
Yes, we will.
All right. Well, there you have it, Mr. Commissioner. The little wee of the league says that he wee-wees excellence every morning. So, signing out, this is Shauna, and wee-wee to everyone.
Thanks, Shauna. Well, we see that Norwegian Legion at least has confidence in himself, if nothing else. But now for your division predictions. No surprise here. The team that's going to finish last is Norwegian Legion, of course. He does have some talented players. Might have one of the best backfields in Steven Jackson and Frank Gore. But with his inexperience and his displaced confidence, he's going to be in trouble. He hasn't done this before. He's a little guy and needs a booster seat to look over the computer to to do all his picks. Just doesn't know what he's doing. Wouldn't know what a good trade was if it hit him in the face. So he's going to struggle. He's going to finish last, no question, and he's the early pick to finish with the toilet bowl at the end of the season. The team that's going to finish third is Team Maricotti, which is the early pick for the worst team name. mainly because the commissioner doesn't know how to say it. Don't know if I'm saying it right. But questionable, the quarterback and Matt Ryan had a good year last year, mainly because of their wins and not because of his stats. Has LT, which we know has not been the same as of late. Does have Antoine Bolden, just not a solid top to bottom. You know, he has Lendell White starting. You know, that's pretty questionable. Is a good owner, has done this before, and so, you know, he does have a shot to win it though. The team that's going to finish second is the Big Onions. Drafted Tom Brady a little early. Some might have said has Thomas Jones as as the number 2 running back, or number 1 running back, because it's pretty questionable. Does have Steve Smith. He's rolling the dice with Braylon Edwards as the number 2. Does have about every one of his players on the trading block though, and so you know, we could that could be risky there. But you know, he's a good owner. He's gonna make some moves. If you're looking for a trade, you're gonna want to go with the Big Onions, because it looks like he's willing to trade any of his players. But he's been around the block, and he's going to be successful. But the team that's going to win is Wynham Dynam 49. Pretty solid. Kurt Warner, Steve Slayton has the best player receiver in Fitzgerald. Also has T.O. So he's going to be he's going to be pretty solid overall. We just see him being a little bit more solid, but he will not run away with the division. Almost any team can win this division. You got 3 good owners, 1 new owner, and so I see any of these teams winning the division, except of course with the exception of Norwegian Legion, which is going to finish last. But that's your predictions. Stay tuned next time when we'll go over the Ned Niederlander division, which is a very talented division with many talented owners. But that's it for tonight. But stay tuned later, and we'll go over that. But have a good night.